Peace, love, blessings. It's Lyric. So tonight I want to speak to you about feelings and the unpopular conversation that needs to be had in order for us to be at our best and really consider wellness, mental wellness, um, which is the core for all of our wellness and well-beings. We have to address our feelings and what we've stored throughout the years, what we have inside that possibly keeps us back. Most certainly controls us in one way or the other. You know. Creates our characters, our flaws, and excuse me, I didn't mean to have all that out and then. So yeah, basically having a long ass day. I am, for those of you who don't know, I am truly a mommy. I know people have kids. I am with my children 24/7. So basically. So yeah. I had a long day, one of those days of running around. I have created some vegan products, and I am currently rebranding and working on a lot. Follow Pure Butters with a Z at the end on IG and Twitter, and I'll have some updates or whatever soon enough. Social media is like the last stop for me because I do well in my New York streets, so not necessarily so much so on social media yet. So yeah. But anyway, so excuse all that, and throughout my day, it was a reoccurring thought, and you know how the universe puts things together, and I'm like, you know what, and beside plus the conversation, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna speak on feelings, tired or not, whatever time, I get back or what have you. And so here we are, and I just want to say that well, I wrote it down because I knew I was going to do this and forget everything. But basically, let it go. Free yourself of all wounds. Tell yourself, and when I say self, I mean CELLF. We are made up of cells, and the science behind that is so deep. I'm just not going to read what I wrote. I want you to look up what we're made up of and how they interact and react with other things. Words are powerful, and if you're telling someone, telling a child negativity, negative things, or you're such a bad child, negative shit, it definitely forms negative patterns in their life. And if you are a product of that, free yourself of old wounds. Tell yourself you are worthy of a good life, because you are worthy of a good life. You belong where you at right now, or wherever it is you're trying to get to, whatever it is you're trying to attain. You deserve it. If you don't understand why, learn why. You know, learn your ancestry, learn the fact, you know, that there's more to just what we see, you know, spirituality. Learn spirituality, you know, dig a little deeper, and you'll realize that if you have like a strong desire that you don't understand because no one else around you understands you or sees you or feels you or even shares the same track of thought, something powerful put that there, and it's a reason for it, you know, and nurture that, you know. You are worthy. Tone out the negativity and the bad talk or whatever made you feel, whatever made you the bitter that you have today, where you're not open, you feel by yourself, you know, you have bottled up emotions, and you self-medicate in ways you know you shouldn't, and you feel like you can't, you think you can't stop, but I'm here to tell you you can. And it all begins with the mind. You know, words are powerful. That saying, talk is cheap, is a very limited saying, because it does not apply to everything. Words are very valuable, very important, and you need to free yourself mentally before you could do anything else fully great. That's why there are people that are wealthy and not happy. They didn't do the work. And sometimes we live under our means, and it's because we didn't do all the work, or, you know, follow our callings in life. But I believe, you know, personally, I'm hopeful. I've made a lot of changes, and if I can still smile today and be blessed enough to not only be alive, but be hopeful and peaceful and joyful, anyone can, you know. I haven't shared my full story like that, but if you talk to me or hear little pieces of what I've got to share, you understand that I ain't live a regular happy life. No, at all. So, I am very blessed and acknowledge that daily. Shit, a few times a day. So, yeah, let's practice. You don't have to forgive, you don't have to forget, but you could come to acknowledge that it is what it is. Things are how they are for whatever reason. People are who they are, you know. Like, you know, learn spirituality and how we're all just playing our parts. Understand your parent, caregiver, whoever was taking care of you, who might have let you down, was just being who they are, and were taught to be. You know, learn better, do better, rise above. Don't hold grudges, because they will only serve as anchors on your boat. Like you trying to get to the wind, and whatever you're trying to do, and here come these bad memories, bad thoughts, you know, negative talk in your mind, replaying. Nah, that's our anchor weighing you down and stopping you from the next level and the next level. you know. So, you know, as it says in the word, um, this too shall pass. You know, sometimes you're going through tough times, bad times, or what have you, and the memories of negativity don't help. So, you know, push through all that and understand it. And actually, you get into spirituality, you get into meditation and eating well, eating better. Um, it gets easier, you know. And you might still suffer through some things, and you know, life happens, and you're gonna get down, but it won't be the same, you know. Um, I've spoken on this on Coalesce IG. I think it was just in a post, as opposed to a video. But I know it was recently. I just found myself being repetitive, but I'm gonna drive. You know, I'm gonna build on this topic because it's necessary. It's very necessary in our communities. You know, a lot of us are walking around toxic relationships, toxic lives, or reoccur. You know, or we're doing good, but then we wind up again in a toxic pattern, toxic situation, because we ain't finished doing the work, or we ain't did the work at all. So, you know, you could, and I don't like to say luck, but be blessed with a grand opportunity, and we make it good money. But at the end of the day, if your mind not right, it's hard to really enjoy and have a good life. You know, I've been blessed in my lifetime, and I would definitely write about those things, and was really doing well, and you know, everybody else smiling, having a good time. I was not. You know, that's why I was in a toxic situation. You know, you fall, you think you fall in love. Most of the time, that's just lust. And, you know, sometimes it is a little bit of both. But it all stems from healing that needs to be done. You know, things that go unrecognized. And, you know, it's more normal and natural to dumb it down and not think about the fact that you not dealing with something that's huge, and you know you should, and it just makes sense to, and prefer to go do some toxic shit to forget about the root of your problems instead of fixing the root. And conquering whatever you gotta conquer to get, you know, fully get through to the next level, you know. So where was I? Okay, so yeah, basically I want to say, you know, go on and sail into greatness, remove them anchors out your boat, unpack those unnecessary bags, and breeze through this phase and on to the next until the baggage is gone. Is your baggage all gone? Not mine. I'm just saying. You know, I might never get to fully unpack my baggage, because every time I open my mouth about police doing me wrong, I get, coincidentally, cops want to arrest me or ask for ID or something like that on the street. Let's see what happens after this. Man, you know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. You know, I got my crystals. I laugh, but really, I'm strong because of God. And if you believe in God, I don't have to explain any further. If you don't, you think I'm crazy, whatever. Some people would, considering my life experiences and how I react to shit, or I have reacted, in the past. But as you can see, I'm speaking from experience, and while you sort through all what I just said, just understand that if I could be happy and share this word with you, it's for a reason. And it was just something weighing on me, and just things coming up, and I was like, all right, I don't know. I'm talking about feelings, so I don't even want to bring up a name or situations like with celebrity. Usually I bring up celebrities to give a reference to what I'm speaking of. But this is like day to day, anybody, a lot of people are just, and then especially, the times right now after 2020, a lot of people going through stuff. It don't have to be trauma from childhood or anything else, but the recent years. It's crazy, So, basically, practice mindfulness. I'm going to let y'all go with that. Practice mindfulness. Learn mindful, learn how to live mindful at the moment. Breathe, release, and feel what you feel. If you're feeling messed up, if you're having, like a flashback of some negative stuff, deal with that. Don't put it under the rug. Deal with it. Really deal with it. Understand what was the cause of that, what made you feel like that. But, you might spaz out earlier. Think about why you spazzed out, really. What did the person say? Where did it take you? Where did it hit you the most? What was on your mind? Do the work, like dead ass, like Miss Ayanla say, my gym stuff. When I say do the work, I'm working on me too. Like, that's what half of us with a gut. Don't you realize, like, a lot of beautiful women in the hood got a gut? That's not from just eating stuff. It's a real deep. It's a deep thing. That's things that you holding in. As soon as you let go, you lose a little bit. You lose a little more. You lose a little more. And before you know it, you got your mind all the way right. I'm no doctor, so it's hard for me to fully articulate what the hell I'm trying to talk about. But it's things that I've learned that help me and continuously help me that I know can help others. And I feel real whack holding in. Like, I see people struggling. People reach out to me. I've always spoken to people since before I've been healed. I've always been me. I've always been someone that you're going to come and talk to. I bartended for many years, and before, during, after, since I was young, like, people always confided in me. And I only speak of what I know. So, on that note, if you want to talk to me, holla at me. I don't share nobody's business. I'm big on that. Like, I won't mess with you. If you come to me telling me about somebody else's business, I'm giving you a side eye and I'm not talking to you too much about anything. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe. Let's build. Um, let's build on anything. Operation Wellness. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I want to say, prepare yourself for the chain reaction around you, both negative and positive. Understand you won't lose anything or anyone that still serves your best interests. Because when you go on the walk of change in any lifestyle and anything, people won't act funny and say you acting funny. Because you're not the same. You're not the same. You're not going to be the same. Each time you hear something else, it gets better. So you're not going to be the same person. Like, I used to react violently a lot. Now it's like, what's wrong with, no, it's nothing wrong with me. That's, this thing's wrong. Everybody got things wrong, but like, I'm not that angry, Why be so angry? We only get one life. Hey, I'm happy to be alive. Understatement. So it's like, you change. You live, learn, and you really change. And those that love you will see the change and be like, wow, let me see what the hell what's going on? What happened? Like, because everyone got problems and everyone desires to feel good. And it's contagious. Feeling good is also a drug. I seen a celebrity the other day making a video or whatever. He said he used to get high for I don't know how many years, and then now he high every day. He high on life. He high on his yoga. That's beautiful. That's a wonderful thing. I never thought about it that way. So it's like, okay, I'd be high too, because I'm completely sober. But I understand what he's saying. Like, happiness can actually make you feel high, So I don't want to go here, there, everywhere. It's past 20 minutes. My last words were just, really prepare yourself for after you start changing, you start working on yourself. Things happen, things get thrown at you, negativity, all that. People might start I had a hate campaign against me, and it was like, wow. Oh, I stopped talking to you because of that. They would change they would change everything and make up stuff just to try to bring you back apart, back in the dirt. And it's like, you gotta rise above. You gotta rise above and hope they find their light. And stay away from anyone a part of negativity that will risk, all that you're working on. And it gets better. So, peace, love, blessings. Hit me out, if anything, on IG, preferably at NYC_lyric or quote LS on IG. And